Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the third session of our mindfulness meditation program. I'm going to start with my story again. In my younger years, I was mostly lost in my thoughts, disconnected from my body and cut off from my heart. I was functioning like a biological robot. After I learned mindfulness meditation, I became much more aware of my thoughts and emotions. Some emotions, such as fear, shame, and sadness, are painful. Luckily, with the RAIN technique, R-A-I-N, RAIN technique, and loving kindness meditation, I was able to process my feelings and emotions. So, this is our topic today, how to use RAIN technique to process negative emotions so we don't run away from them anymore. Our thoughts are like a tree trunk. On a trunk, the branches and leaves. So from our thoughts come our emotions, feelings, and behavior. But what's underneath the tree trunk? The roots. So underneath our thoughts are the belief systems. Our belief systems were built from childhood, from how our parents treated us to how we were conditioned by society and culture. Those belief systems are like software, written long ago. They might fit at that time, but not anymore. We need to go back to rewrite them. I highly recommend you watch the YouTube video by Dr. Bruce Lipton, How to Reprogram Your Mind to Become a Conscious Creator. Also, how our genes listen to our beliefs, heal the body, and prevent diseases. He talks about how our belief systems were programmed in the first 7 years of our lives. And many of them are limiting belief systems that keep us in fear. If we can reprogram our mind, we will achieve success and well-being. The most common limiting beliefs are, I'm not good enough, or I'm not safe, or I'm not worthy of love, or I can't trust others. Those limiting beliefs lead to emotions such as fear, worry, anxiety, depression, or shame. If we can trace back our limiting beliefs and ask ourselves, is it true? Am I 100% is true? And most importantly, ask ourselves, what will my life be without this limiting belief? What will I do differently? How would I feel differently? Does this belief serve me? Am I willing to let it go? Our emotions are also affected by whether or not our needs are met. Everyone's primary need is feel safe and loved. Other needs include being heard and seen, respected, connected, accepted, freedom to choose, purpose of life, joy, fun, and creativity. We also have physical needs such as food, shelter, sleep, and sex. Fear arises when we don't feel safe. From fear comes worry, anxiety, overthinking, or being overwhelmed. If any of those needs we just mentioned were not met, it triggers anger, and sometimes anger and fear together. We can focus on what our needs are and the solutions to get our needs met. Sadness comes when we lose someone or something we love. We have to go through the grieving process. The guilt is because we did something wrong and feel guilty. We simply have to allow ourselves to make mistakes, to learn from our mistakes, and make amends. Shame is not because we did something wrong. It's just we're not good enough, and we don't accept ourselves or love ourselves. The solution is self-acceptance and self-love. The RAIN technique is very effective in processing the emotions that bothers us, or is recognizing what's going on with our feeling and emotions. A is accepting and allowing the experience of the feelings and emotions instead of denying or running away. I is investigate with interest and care so we can connect with our hurt, fear, or shame. Investigate how our body feels, what our unmet needs are, and what is our belief. Is this belief true? What would I think or feel without this belief? N is nurturing ourselves, just like holding a crying child with love and kindness. Try to sense the inner child is wounded, frightened, or hurt. What does this child most need? Maybe a message of reassurance, forgiveness, or love. Experiment and see which internal gesture of kindness helps comfort your heart. It might be a mental whisper. I'm here. I love you. I'm sorry. You can also visualize bathing in a warm, radiant light, or a spiritual being like Jesus, Mother Mary, or Buddha sending you love and blessings. I remember I had a hard time when I was going through my divorce many years ago. I had so many emotions: anger, fear, frustration, shame, sadness, and worry, to the point I couldn't sleep. My mom was ruminating about the same story over and over again. I had to do hot yoga to get myself exhausted physically to be able to fall into sleep. I also journaled every day. But what helped me most was the RAIN technique. I named my emotions: sadness, shame, worry. I felt it in my body. The heartache, tightness of my neck and shoulders. I also asked myself, what was I afraid of? What was I sad about? What do I need most at this moment? Which of my needs was not met? What was I ashamed of? Then I realized the underneath limiting belief system was that I was not good enough. I was the one to be blamed for anything that went wrong. I was not worthy of love. Once I realized my limiting belief system was the cause of my suffering, I asked myself, is it true that I'm not good enough? Is it true that I'm the only one to blame? What would my life be without this belief? Then I saw myself as a 5-year-old crying in the corner, not feeling safe, loved. I had so much compassion for this little girl. I held her tight, saying, it's okay. I'm here. We can handle it. I love you. You're good enough. You deserve to be loved. I can't tell you how many times I cried, but the tears gradually faded. Just like after the rain, beautiful flower came out. Little by little, I was healed. I become so much more compassionate toward other people's suffering. And I become so much happier once I let go of my limiting belief system. Now, let's talk about loving kindness meditation, which can be combined with RAIN to soothe ourselves. In my younger years, I did not love myself. I did not allow myself to make mistakes and was very critical and judgmental toward myself. If I made a mistake, I'll be depressed or sad for days or weeks. I felt not only guilty, but also ashamed that I was not good enough, which was my limiting belief. I also had trouble saying no because I want to please others to win love. I did not appreciate myself either. I can't even accept a compliment. Now, I allow myself to make mistakes as long as I learn from my mistakes. I can say no without feeling guilty. I also accept and love myself, knowing that I'm not perfect. Life becomes so much easier and joyful. Love is the food for our soul, and all love starts from self-love. If we don't truly love ourselves, we don't know how to give love to others, and we don't know how to accept love from others either. What is self-love? Self-love is self-care, self-respect, and self-esteem. How do we love ourselves? By doing 5 A's: attention, affection, appreciation, acceptance, and allowing. Paying attention to our body's needs, feelings, and emotions. Affection, not judging or criticizing ourselves. Saying I love you to yourself in the mirror. Appreciating your goodness. Accepting yourself as who you are, even you're not perfect. And allowing yourself to do what you truly want, not just what other people or the society want you to do. The 5 A's are important for all our relationships. Practicing the 5 A's will improve not only the relationship with ourselves, also make you a wonderful partner, parent, and friend. To do loving kindness meditation, simply recite a few phrases. May I be filled with loving kindness toward myself and others. May I be free from inner and outer danger. May I be well, both body and mind. May I accept myself as who I am. May I be truly happy and free. If you find it challenging to say those phrases to yourself, you can start by saying them to your loved ones first. It might feel mechanical in the beginning, but with practice, it will become much more natural. So now, if you're ready, let's do a meditation together. Begin by establishing a comfortable posture in which you are both relaxed and alert. Closing your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, peace. Exhale, calm. Feel the rising and falling of the chest. The air in and out of your nostrils. It's natural that our mind wanders. If that's the case, just bring your attention back to breathing. Let's do a body scan. If you notice any tension, just try a few deep breaths to relax and soften the tightness in. Your head is relaxed. Your face is relaxed. Your eyes relaxed. Your jaw relaxed. Your neck relaxed. Your shoulder relaxed. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Relax your arms, hands, fingers. Feel your back relaxed. Your chest, belly relaxed. Relax your hips, thighs, lower legs, feet, and toes. Is there any particular area where feelings are strong and calling your attention? With a soft, open awareness, feeling the sensation as they are, just noticing, and breathe deeply into those areas. Now, bring back the memory of something that bothered you. Remember the incident. What happened? How did you feel? Is it worry? Is it anger? Is it sorrow? Is it something I want to push away? Can I be with this feeling? You might say yes or no. If you say no, because it's too painful to face it, it's okay. Just shift your attention to something that brings you a sense of safety or love. You might open your eyes. Remind yourself where you are. Listen to the sound of my voice. Take a few deep breaths. And relax. Feelings and emotions are energies experienced by all humans. It's important to recognize them, not as problems, but as messengers. If you identify with them, you get lost in an emotional storm. If we ignore them, judge them, or try to control them, we suffer emotionally and may make decisions we regret later. If we accept them with mindfulness and care and process those emotions, we can respond wisely, not just react emotionally. Now, let's investigate the emotions and feelings. You might ask yourself, what is happening inside of me now? Is there a tightness of the shoulders? Is there a heartache? Is the heart pumping fast? Can I be with it? Continue to breathe deeply. Inhale, exhale. Feel the rising and falling of the chest. The air coming in and out the nostrils. Ask yourself, is there any need that is not being met? Do I need more love? Do I need to feel more safe? Do I need more connection? Do I need more support? Are those feelings familiar? Ask yourself, is this feeling something I experienced earlier in my childhood? Is there any limiting belief that caused this feeling? Do I need to hold on to this limiting belief? How would my life be without this belief that I'm not good enough or I'm not safe? What do I most need at this moment? Calling on the wise and compassionate part of our being, can we offer ourselves a loving message, such as, I love you, I'm sorry, or I'm good enough? Visualize your younger self, surrounded by someone you trust or love, holding you with love. You feel warm and safe. Or bring back your happiest childhood memory. Or picture yourself in a safe and happy place. Feel free to experiment with ways of befriending with the inner child. What's the best way to allow your inner child to feel loved, seen, and safe? We can also recite a few phrases to ourselves. May I be free from inner and outer danger. May I be healthy physically and emotionally. May I be loved. May I be safe. May I love and accept myself. May I be free of worry and anxiety. May I be free of sadness. May I be calm and relaxed. May I be truly happy and free. Spend as much time as you need offering care inwardly, and let it be received. When you're ready, open your eyes.